The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Saka. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. It's a Cruyff! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Mbappe! And he's there to get it away. Rice calmly anticipates.
Peter, it's not often I'll focus on the influence of a goalkeeper, but Vitor Baia is an exception I'm happy to make. Consistently strong and one of Portugal's very best players, never mind just keepers.
Yeah, I very much doubt his nation has ever had anyone better in that position. Cruyff was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he cuts out the supply. Messi. Pedri. And it's Modric. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Played down the flank.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Looking for options for movement. Cruyff is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
That's a good ball out wide. Plays a sharp little ball here. Aimed beyond the defence. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Inter Milan have their second corner now. Roberto Carlos plays it short. Real chance! Goal! Inter! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Inter Milan have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Saka. Now there's a fine ball. Now that looks a decent ball. Saka showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Cruyff! Corner number 3 coming up. Roberto Carlos with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cruyff. And this is Van Basten. Cafu gets a foot in here. Van Basten. And this is Van Basten. Spread out to the left. Cruyff unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Hernandez. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mosquera. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Guardiola. Distributed tidily. Saka going face-to-face with his great rival. Played in. Up he goes! Harmlessly behind. Gabriel picks it up from the goal kick. Mosquera. Played out to the left flank. And it's Cruyff. Van Basten. Oh, that looks a cracking ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Cruyff. And Cruyff! They've scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Hernandez. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Van Basten. Now it's Cruyff. Ooh, perfectly measured that. Mbappe! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Inter Milan ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And we're underway again. Now it's Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Mosquera. Modric. Spread it left. Pass somewhat off target. Conte. Now it's Van Basten. And here's Guardiola. Mbappe. Now the cross. Alexander-Arnold. And he's gone searching crossfield. Played out towards the right wing. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Lovely bit of skill. In by... Oh, what a climb! And he hits the net! The second half sparks straight into life. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Jordan get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a really well-measured ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And that has been cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. That has ended up in no man's land. Gabriel. It's gone for a throw-in. Rice kept his eye on it, and he's there. Hernandez. Referee's given a throw. Hazard. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Mbappe. Van Basten. He is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and the creator-in-chief is unsurprisingly being treated as a special case now.
A heavy challenge. He's looking wide. Hazard. Hernandez. Oh, he's played it in low.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
He has found a way through, looking to play him in. That is a brilliant interception. Gabriel attempts a clearance. Played out to the right. Oh, no joy this time. Inter Milan suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness or this could get away from them.
Hernandez. And it's made its way to him. Oh, good spread. And he welcomes it in.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
He's picked his way through. Nice interception, well timed. Mbappe, Van Basten chasing after it. Rice. Now it's Saka. Guardiola. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Pedri. Oh, that's fabulous. Knocks it into space. And again! He has done it! Do not write them off! Back they come! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Luka Modric. Substitution on the field. Number 13, Hazard. Number 10, Pedri. Coming on the field, number 18.
Inter Milan are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Hazard getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
This has become one superb game of football.
Jordan really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
And here's Kvaratskhelia. Engages and forces him off the ball. Kvaratskhelia showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. But there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the effort he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, nicely intercepted. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Chooses to go cross-field. And that is that. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive. noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And here's Van Basten. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Cruyff. Now it's Van Basten. Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Shapes to shoot! And one more try!
Inter would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Some front-footed pressing going on here. Now it's Van Basten. That is good strength. Neymar. Good ball. Can he finish? Goal! Inter! Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And he's forced to go back. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Bastoni does really well to win the ball there. And it's Scholes. Roberto Carlos powering forward here. And that has left him in a heap. Goes for a shot! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And now he has two. So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Wan-Bissaka. James. Scholes takes control of it, and he's on the move. Conte. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicked it back promptly. Van Basten. Good pressure, determined, intense. Figo. Rice. That has not gone well. Wan-Bissaka. That's really well manoeuvred. And this is Van Basten. Bastoni wins the duel this time. Van Basten couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
And this is Van Basten. Bastoni did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Van Basten.
Van Basten really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Carlos, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Now it's Scholes. Oh, good taking him. And the shot! Inter Milan heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Tries to play it through. And Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Scholes. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rivaldo has got himself a free kick. James picks it up out wide. Oh, smashing header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Bastoni. Hazard. Well, they've got it again. Distributed tidily. Rivaldo. And we hit half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Inter clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Inter Milan are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 3, numero 14.
And the action
Neymar.
is back on the way.
Numero 6, numero 19. Lasciano il campo per
It's
il
come
numero
through and he's had a
20,
quick look
il
inside.
numero 5,
Look at the
il
space
numero
here.
7, il numero
Fires it
13,
in low.
Fernando Torres.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Scholes. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Cruyff gets flagged offside. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Now that looks a decent ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed having made the run and not get picked out.
Messi's cross.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
In with the challenge.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And he's surging through. Oh, it's played into the area. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Pinches it off him. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Terrific header! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Fernando Torres is offering a right smile there.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Inter Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Beckenbauer. It's Roberto Carlos. Beckenbauer. And it's Guardiola. And it's Roberto Carlos. Beckham. That's a risky ball. Oh, terrible pass. He's found some space. And this is Hazard. Shoots! It's in! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
And the shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Roberto Carlos goes short. Has a look and plays it forward.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
It's an imaginative pass, and he's certainly onside here. Guardiola. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Figo. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now, what about a counter-attack? And back to the keeper they go. Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Inter nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So here comes the substitution.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Now it's Figo. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. It's Figo. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. He's had it taken off him. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Inter Milan proudly puff out their chests in victory. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, that's fabulous. And that is expertly dealt with. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Looking for options for movement. Now, can he find a finish? He's having a shot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
He's in a great position here. Goes for a shot! Now, oh, he's been caught napping. This time, surely. There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Beckham. Inter Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Inter Milan looking to pass their way through.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Knocks it into space. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nicely weighted ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Aimed beyond the defence. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And it's Azar. He's got away. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's all Stojkovic! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And he's taking no chances there. Played out towards the right wing. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. And here's Bale. Fernando, great chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Barcelona look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Mbappe. And here's Messi. Now it's Cruyff. Azar. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now there's a fine ball. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Rodri. Van Dijk. And it's Bale. He is through here. No outsmarting him this time. Bastoni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It's a promising position. Can he finish? And for a moment, time stood still. Beckenbauer is there to clear. This looks it's Bale! And now they can spring out of defence. Baresi. Costa Curta. Barcelona finding their passes. Now it's Bale. And he's managed to get free. And the shot! Oh, taken with style! Barcelona are back in business. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Hazard! It's in! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal. And the first half is done. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Inter really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Bale is onto it in a flash. Stood up well to him there. Mbappe. Stojkovic. And they can counter here. And it's Hazard. He's a sharp little ball here. Played in.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Beckham, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And this is Cruyff. Here's and Cruyff! No mistake! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish. And
real chance! It's there! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And yes, it's him again. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Inter Milan have hit a quick-fire double here and are ahead now by the odd goal in 5. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Cruyff looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Shot could be on. Shapes to shoot! Goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter.
Chance! Goal! Barcelona! back where they want to be. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Probing pass. Not the most accurate pass. He's not got that quite right. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Barcelona making another change here. Yamal to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
Conte.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Mbappe.
Inter really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain.
Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And this is getting better and better. Simplicity itself.
Again, that's terrific movement, Pete.
Cruyff! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Oh, he refuses to take the bait. And that's been won straight back. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Azar. Fernando Torres shoots! And it's come back out to him. Just cruising! They are cruising!